I used to put on all kinds of kind of elaborate multimedia performance pieces in larger theaters, and now I've got two little ones at home, and it's not so practical anymore to do that kind of thing. So lately I've been experimenting with putting on performances in small, intimate spaces, and trying to work with what's available to me, and not reinvent the wheel, I guess, one way to put it. There are advantages to the big spaces. You can reach big audiences and get kind of grandiose in your presentation. But there are advantages to the little spaces too, as far as how intimate you can get and how subtle you can get. And so I'm really exploring that now. If I have to go smaller right now, just for practical reasons, there's a lot to be said for meeting people on this, more one-on-one kind of level. And so I'm trying to make the best of that right now. I have the really great fortune that Eric and Nicole Miller have this place called the Art House of Kent, which is a perfect kind of avenue for some of the experimentation I'm doing right now. One thing I've found with art is I think that when you completely follow your own idea of what you want to do with art and not worry about what's popular or trendy or marketable, or even what follows the rules of some tradition, you get something really personal. At the same time, your audience gets smaller and smaller as your work gets more personal, because fewer people know how to relate to what you're doing. But what I find is that the people who do relate are people you want to know. Those are people who get you on this much deeper level. So that's something I found is if I really dig deep into things that make sense to me and don't worry about if it's marketable or if it's popular, the audience that is there for it really gets it on some kind of level, and that's kind of meaningful. I've always liked mixing visual and other sensory elements into the work. I think for many reasons, I think that each element kind of supports the others. But the thing I like is that I think that so often people who maybe couldn't tolerate, for example, unusual music, just might tolerate, even appreciate it if it's mixed with interesting visuals.
I've always been highly influenced by the visual as well as the aural, and so when it's a multimedia performance, I get to really tap into the visual elements and respond through the visual stimulus right there with my instrument. So if I see something happening, I can do something that's happening. So it's fun. It's really fun.
The musicians are really well trained and also good at improvising. So it's really good to be able to I might do some sort of action with my puppet, and the musicians could follow that really well. So it was really, really fun.
I can see that as a parent, I'm trying to keep the creativity in my life and include the kids either as witnesses or as participants in various creative things. The hope being that it will actually enrich their lives as much as it enriches mine. And I don't know that it always works, but all we can do, I guess, is aspire to those things and do the best we can, because I don't want my kids to become like art orphans where they're sitting on the sidelines not really having a father because I'm uninvolved.
How has that shaped your playing at all, being a parent?
Apparently not.
Apparently not. Yeah. So,
I need a quick dissertation from you.
quick
on this.
dissertation.
Having had kids later in life, I think that the most uncomfortable part is knowing that I may not be in their lives as long, and that they may still be pretty young by the time I pass away. And I feel kind of guilty bringing them into the world under those circumstances. But at the same time, I feel as if my art will speak to them a long time after I'm gone. I've had that experience with a grandfather who published a lot of things in his lifetime, and at different stages of life I come across more of his work and kind of re-experience him on whatever level I've developed to at that point in my own life.
Actually, being a parent has increased my ability to play because of the degree of focus and presentness, and being with another spirit. And so I look at my tabla kind of in that light, like another child.
Okay.